Yes, this question is very important. If you are a foreign manufacturer, a non-EU entity, then your EU importer or a EU downstream user can ask you a UFI or a full mixture information, including full composition as well. So imagine if you are a non-EU entity and your EU importer will ask that they need a full composition. This question might sound very absurd and weird to you if you don't know this PCN obligation. So they will then if you know this PCN obligation, then definitely this is very important to understand to meet obligation compliance for your EU importer. You should cooperate with your EU importer and downstream user, providing certain set of relevant information which they need to meet compliance for PCN. So this is how you have an indirect obligation. I would not say obligation. Obligation is a more stringent word, but to keep your business alive and to for maintaining your business continuity, you are bound to cooperate with your EU importer, providing a certain set of relevant informations. But yes, we totally understand that providing composition is very difficult to EU importer when there are provisions in PCN that the composition ranges of the components are also tighter. You cannot hide your components concentration as well. So one thing is that you can provide you are providing component identifiers, names, what all chemicals are present, and the other important thing is that you have to provide tighter ranges, concentration ranges of components to your EU importer. So that is very difficult, I understand, for a non-EU entity to disclose their mixture details. So considering this scenario for a non-EU entity, PCN allows a voluntary submission. So, but yes, this thing you can keep in your mind. Sometimes we also have got queries from non-EU entities. They sound scared, they are afraid because they imagine that they have a duty, they are a duty holder and they have an obligation. The first thing is to note for all the EU entity participants in the webinar that there is no legal foundation, no legal obligation. There is no duty for you to comply with the EU PCN as per the regulatory text. You are not obliged. You are a non-duty holder. Every duty and every requirement to comply and obligation lies with your EU-based downstream user, EU-based formulator, and EU-based importer. So EU importer is the actual duty holder, but not you. And there is a mandatory PCN to be in place with the by the EU importer, but not with you. So, but yes, because we have to overcome this requirement of providing a full composition to our EU importer so that this PCN obligation will be completed for their EU importer, there is a derogation or a channel, open channel, flexible channel, which regulation provide as a voluntary notification. So voluntary notification I will discuss in the next slide, but yes, it can help you to maintain confidentiality of your product information, mainly the composition. And doing voluntary notification, you can only provide UFI to your EU importer. So when your EU importer is asking for full mixture, then you can rather provide a full composition, or you provide a UFI. So UFI you can only provide when you generate one, and you will generate one when you will do a notification.